Okay students, now let us look the second part of the story, that is here. Up till now we have seen Wali was been traveling in the bus and she has boarded the bus. Now she was moving further with looking outside, and she was trying to find out what all things could be explored by her. So her first journey, what careful, painstaking, elaborate pains she had to make for it. So basically, it was not an easy thing to be planned for an 8-year-old girl to plan her first bus ride, where she was being very careful about planning all the various details of that journey. So she planned it, replanned it, and she calculated every aspect of her journey. She had thriftily saved whatever stray coins came her way, resisting every temptation to buy peppermints, toys, balloons, and the like, and finally she had saved a total of 60 paisa. So saving this big amount, as she had to curtail all her small desires which were being tempting her, maybe the small peppermints or maybe the balloons or maybe small things. So how difficult it had been, particularly that day at the village fair, but she had resolutely stifled a strong desire to ride the merry-go-round, even though she had the money. So having money and then to restricting herself not to spend that money, to save it for the bus ride, was very difficult, and especially it was difficult for her on the day when there was a fair in the village. So after she had enough money saved, her next problem was how to slip out of the house without her mother's knowledge. But she managed it without too much difficulty. So basically that was the next phase of her plan, that how without the knowledge of her mother, how she could have found a time when she can board the bus and she can return back. So but she managed that time. It was the afternoon hours, and every day after lunch her mother would nap about 1 to 4 or so. So Wali always used these hours for her excursion. So this was the time frame in the afternoon hours from 1 p.m. till 4. Her mother used to take a nap, afternoon nap, and that was the time which was being, basically she used to go for excursion, maybe any visit to here and there in the neighborhood or maybe in the village area. So she found that time to be the most suitable time where she could go and take up that journey bus ride. Okay. So she stood looking from the doorway of her house. After that, normally she used that time, even ventured out the village. Today, the same hour could be used for her first excursion outside the village. So up till now her periphery was the village area only. She used to excurse for village within the village range, but now this time, first time, she was planning to move outside the village on a bus ride. The bus rolled on, now cutting across a bare landscape, now rushing through a tiny hamlet or past an old wayside shop. So this is how the bus started moving out of the village area. It was a beautiful landscape outside the window, and the bus was rushing on the road, and she could find that it was moving through, the things were being passing on, a tiny hamlet, a group of houses was being there on the way, and she was looking out on all those things which were being passing through. Sometimes the bus seemed on the point of gobbling up another vehicle, that was coming towards them or a pedestrian crossing the road. So, she was finding it quite like it was quite full of excitement how to look for a bus which was rushing with a good speed, and how it is going to encounter the vehicles which are coming affront from the other side, and maybe another person on the which is walking through crossing the road, and she was being quite frightened of maybe they may stuck in between, or they may just had a clash on, maybe there may be an accident, but every time the bus used to cross that hurdle in a safe manner and the journey carried forward. So, leaving all obstacles safely behind. So, finally, the bus passed on wherever she felt that it was an obstacle, because it was her first experience to ride a bus, whereas this used to be a normal course of ride for a bus, where all such things used to come across on a road. But for Vali, it was a full of excitement, because she was feeling frightened when she was looking on the road with the rushing speed of the bus. Now, trees came running towards them, but then stopped as the bus reached them, and simply stood there helpless for a moment by the side of the road before rushing away in the other direction. The another thing which was amusing her was the trees. They were rushing on with good speed, and whenever the bus used to approach that tree, she found that the trees are moving, they are rushing, they are on speed, and when the bus approaches that tree, it used to halt at that moment. It felt like the tree is being stopped, and then again she finds that the same tree is rushing in the other direction. See how beautifully a small 8-year-old girl, she views, she just try to explore the things which are being found outside the window of that bus. Suddenly Vali clapped her hands with glee. So, all of a sudden there was a new thing which made her excited, and she started clapping out of she was so happy to see that she was laughing. A young cow, tail high in the air, was running very fast right in the middle of the road, right in front of the bus. So, there was a small young cow, and it was a very bubbling sort of cow which was just galloping, making lots of activity. It was moving here and there on the road and just in front of the bus. So, this bus driver was forced, it was honking the horn, and it was slowly, the bus slowed down also, so that because the honking of the horn made that young cow to be more frightened, and it was galloping even more in a more rushing manner, in a more speedy manner. So finally the bus slowed to a crawl, and the driver sounded his horn loudly again and again, just to make that cow to move, to leave the road. The bus driver was honking the horn. But more he honked, more frightened the animal became, and the faster it galloped, always right in front of the bus. So all those galloping things were, the cow was galloping just in front of the bus, and bus was not able to move further. So that is how, and this particular episode even made Vali to laugh about how that young cow is galloping in front of the bus. Somehow this was very funny to Vali. She laughed and laughed until there were tears in her eyes. "Hey lady, haven't you laughed enough?" the conductor, he called. "Better save some for tomorrow." So when conductor found Vali to be laughing a lot, and she was being tearful out of that laugh, and finally the conductor just made a comment at that time that are you not laughing too much, probably you should should preserve some of your laughter for the next day. At last the cow moved off the road and soon the bus came to a railroad crossing. A speck of a train could be seen in the distance, growing bigger and bigger as it drew nearer. So finally the cow moved away and the bus moved further, and then there was a railroad crossing, and there was a barricade, and the bus stopped over there. Finally Wali found that there was a train which was coming towards them on that rail track, and on that rail track she found that the train was growing bigger and bigger, and it was sounding high and high as it was coming closer to and it was going to cross that railroad barricade. Thus the bus went on and passed the train station. Then it rushed past the crossing gate with a tremendous roar and rattle shaking the bus. So finally when the train crossed, it was a rattling and rushing roaring sound of that bus of the train with which it crossed that particular railroad crossing, and finally the train was gone. Then the bus went on and passed the train station. From there it traversed a busy, well-laid out shopping street and turning entered a wide thoroughfare. So finally the train was being gone and the bus crossed that train railroad crossing, and finally the bus was moving through a very well maintained street which was being very nicely laid, and that road was being a shopping street, and finally there was a turning and they moved to a very broad space, very wider space, and thoroughfare means a busy public road. It was altogether lots of crowd, people, traffic, vehicles and shops everywhere. It was been very huge, crowdy space, a public place. So, such big bright looking shops, what glittering displays of clothes and other merchandise, such big crowds. So, everything was new, fascinating, and it was enhancing the excitement of Wali when she found all those beautiful and nicely displaying merchandise, the items or the products which were being displayed on those showrooms, on the walls, in the display counters of those showrooms, and it was beautiful glittering aspect for the small little girl Wali. Struck dumb with wonder, Wali gaped at everything. So she was being surprised, she was astonished looking at all those things which she has never thought of, which she has never seen before. Then the bus stopped and everyone got off except Wali. So finally the bus reached its destination. All the passengers, they boarded down, and finally it was only Wali who did not board off the bus. "Hey lady," said the conductor, "aren't you ready to get off? This is as far as your 30 paisa takes you." So finally the conductor asked Wali that why she is not getting off, why she is not getting down, and that the bus is not going any more. This is the final destination for the bus. "No," Wali said, I am going back on the same bus. She took another 30 paisa from her pocket and handed the coins to the conductor. So finally Vali came out with her plan that she is going to board the same bus back to her village, and she wants to take the return journey on the same bus. So for that reason she handed over the fare for the return journey. Why is something the matter? No, nothing's the matter. I just felt like having a bus ride, that's all. So the conductor was a bit surprised to find the girl coming to the city and just without even getting down, moving back. So he was curious about what exactly the plan is, and Vali came out with her very innocent intention of having that her bus ride, that she wanted to have a bus ride, that's why she boarded the bus. Nothing is the matter about it. So don't you want to have a look at the sights now that you are here? So conductor was trying to make her that you can utilize this time whatever for which the bus is been on halt, and you can take a look on the various things which are being beautiful over there. You can just explore more when you are here. All by myself? Oh, I would be much too afraid. So Vali just shared her concern that probably me going all alone in this big area, in this big city, and she was being a bit anxious and scared, probably afraid of getting down of that bus and exploring that new place all alone. Greatly amused by the girl's way of speaking, the conductor said, "But you weren't afraid of come in the bus, so nothing to be afraid of about that," she answered. So finally she said it was nothing bothering me, it was not bothering me at all to ride the bus, because she was oriented, she was being accustomed of that bus, looking, she has that strong desire to have that bus ride. That was her intention. Okay, she was not that curious about that big place, and she did not want to take a risk of getting down all alone. So finally, well then, why not go to that stall over there and have something to drink? Nothing to be afraid about that either. So the conductor offered him, just he wanted to comfort Vali, so he offered Vali that why he gave her another option to go to the stall and have a cold drink or something, some refreshment. Oh no, I couldn't do that. Well then, let me bring you a cold drink. So Vali decided, and Vali said, no, I don't want to get down to have that refreshment. And the conductor said that, okay, if you are not ready to do that, let me bring a cold drink for you. I can bring it for you here itself in the bus. Okay, but still oh no, I couldn't do that. Well then, let me bring you a cold drink. So finally, the conductor offered her another option that if you don't want to get down, okay, don't just bother about it, and I will bring a cold drink for you here in the bus itself. But Vali did not agree for that even. No, I don't have enough money, just give me my ticket, that's all. So Vali was quite determined, and she just said, because she was not having any more money to spend on that cold drink,